Okay, so today's question is, what is this Nesara Gesara about? How long is it going to take? Yes. Okay, so these are the cards that I pulled out. And these are the clarification cards. Okay, so first off, let's just start off with the main cards. Okay, so the main cards here, it shows that this, first of all, the Nesara Gesara is kind of like all the riches or all the gold or all the, yeah, the prosperity that is meant for us. Okay, that is meant for us. So yeah, so if you don't know what it is, maybe you can look it up, but it's something like riches or gold or prosperity that is meant for us as our birthright. Okay, so this is what happened at the beginning. It was offered to us. Okay, so these untold this riches, it was meant for us. It was offered to us. But if you look into this card, it shows that he is distracted. Okay, so we were distracted, and so before we could take up this cup, what happened was it was hijacked from us. It was hijacked from us. So yeah, so it was hijacked from us. In fact, we didn't put up much of a fight because we were too distracted and we didn't know the gravity of the situation. Okay, and here you have, this is the so-called the bad guy. So the bad guys here, he just lapped it all up. He just took everything. Here it doesn't look like we're very badly injured, which is why I'm saying that we didn't know the seriousness of the situation and that we just, we just walked away. Okay, because why? Because we were distracted. Okay, then later on what happened was that now we are in this situation where we realized what happened, that actually it was meant for us. We should have taken it, but we didn't because we were, yeah, we were too distracted. Okay, we're not even looking at the cup. Okay, we were just thinking of other things. So right now we're at this situation where we have seen what has happened, and we're at a situation now where living life is not so easy. We're always having to struggle. We're being cautious of whatever events, financial events or non-financial events that will somehow erode our wealth. So we're at this stage now, and whereby we're like really holding on to our wealth. And here is like we're kind of like battered. Okay, you see the it's like we're stressed. We're really stressed. So there's a lot on our minds, and now we are finally realizing what has happened. So now the thing is, regarding the riches here, it is being held by her, the Queen of Wands. Okay, so she is holding it on for us. Okay, so she is holding it on for us. So somewhere along the line, basically what happened is that this riches now, it will be given back to us, but it will be given back to us by the Queen of Wands, but she is just looking for an indication of when is the right time to release it to us. Okay, because it's also shown in this card, the Three of Wands, where we're kind of like waiting for the ship to come in. It's like we are waiting for when the riches will be released back to us. Okay, so now I've put in the clarification cards. Okay, so let's just start off with this first. So the clarification card for this Four of Cups is like, what is this that they're offering to us? What is this that they're offering to us, which we didn't take because we were too distracted at the time? Okay, so it's actually riches. Okay, so as you can see, it's talking about abundance. So here you have the King of Coins. So he has the abundance, by the is represented by the fruits, by the big chair that he's sitting on. Okay, Okay, so he is like full of abundance. Okay, so that was meant to be for us, and whereby this abundance here is overflowing. And at the same time, not only is it abundance, but it will also give us peace. And yeah, so with this abundance is actually overflowing, is always flowing. There is never ending of abundance. Okay, so this is what they were to offer to us, this over kind of like infinite abundance. They were offering it to us, okay, represented by the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups here also comes into this card here where they are offering this infinite abundance or overflowing abundance and peace and prosperity. Okay, but we were too distracted. Okay, so that is what is this Nesara Gesara supposed to be, this prosperity, which will also give us peace. However, it was hijacked. Okay, and so we realized that it was meant for us, but somehow we just didn't fight for it. Okay, so because of that, we are now struggling. So because he realized, he sees what has happened, so we are ready to move on to the next stage. Okay, so it's like here we are turning our backs from the situation here where we have been struggling. We are now ready to receive the riches. We are now ready to receive the riches. Okay, so we are going to get the riches once she releases it. Okay, but the thing is, she is looking at another direction. Okay, so here we are going towards her. So this is where we are turning our backs to the history, and now we are ready to move forward. But the thing is, she's not ready to release it yet. So what is she looking for? She's looking for some kind of indication. So here we have the Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So here the Five of Wands, it shows that there is a struggle here to come together really quickly. So here you have these 5 people who are not fighting with each other, but whereby they are trying to come up with some kind of a framework or a structure. They are rushing to get it done. Okay, so it's like because they're, not to say they're rushing, but they're trying to quickly come up with the structure as much as possible. So in terms of coordination, perhaps initially there could be a lack of coordination. And to me here, these people who are representing different colored clothing, to me here it represents the different countries coming together. Okay, so these countries here, they're coming together and they are trying to quickly come up with a structure. And the structure at the end of the day is going to allow the individuals here to be holding on to the coins. So she is waiting for a structure to be completed, whereby that structure would enable the people to be able to hold on to the coins. Okay, so if you look at his face here, it shows that he doesn't look greedy. Okay, there is no look of greediness on his face, but he just looks satisfied. Okay, he looks happy. Okay, but he doesn't look greedy. So basically she's waiting for them to put in place a system whereby it allows the individual to hold on to his riches. So once this structure comes about, then she will release the money to the people. Okay, now the thing is, here he is standing in front of the city. So what it shows is that the riches will go to him directly. The riches will go to the individual directly. It will bypass perhaps the government or the authority. Okay, so the way the system is going to work is that the riches will go directly to the individual, which is why he is in front of the town. Okay, so yeah, so that means if there will not be any government intervention or working as intermediary or the middleman. No, the riches will go directly straight to the individual. So which is why the countries here now are quickly coming up with a structure to enable the individuals to hold on to the money. Okay, so she's waiting for that structure to be built. Now, so that is, once that structure is completed, then she will release the money. Okay, so, but we don't know about this. So then how about us? What indication should we look for? So this is the indication that the Queen of Wands will be looking for. And for the man on the street, which is us, what are the indications that will show us that when these indications happen, then the money will be released to us? Okay, so these are the indications. So first of all, you have the Six of Cups, and then after that, you have the Eight of Wands, and then you have the Chariot. So here, the Six of Cups, what it shows is that there will come a time when there is some kind of a higher up group of people or group of beings whereby they are going to come to us, and we are represented by the small girl here, kind of like, I wouldn't say weaker, but the less endowed, or somehow we have missed out, so it is represented by the smaller figure, and whereby these other beings, they are going to come to us in a loving way, and whereby they are going to start giving us, start giving us things, okay, so that we can be not as, where we won't suffer as much. So here they have given us four cups of, these flowers already, and he is going to give more. Now he is somebody who is a well-established, I don't know, beings, or extraterrestrial, or beings, whatever, because here they have the guard. Okay, so he is coming. So apparently he's kind of like a king or a queen. And when I talk about king or queen, I'm talking about a genuine king or queen. Okay, and a genuine king or queen is somebody who is who genuinely cares for the people. And it is not like the current monarchy, like let's say in the UK, those monarchies, those are not real monarchies. So when I'm talking about king and queen, I am talking about, where it's not restricted by titles or anything, man-made titles. It is truly, truly the king or queen of the people, whereby they really, really take care of the people. So here it shows that there will come a time when we are going to be graced with their presence, and whereby they will be, taking care of us. They will be taking care of us. They are going to give us, things that we need. They will be taking care of us. Okay, so here you can see the way they are dressed is almost the same. So that is what is meant by the true king or queen, whereby they don't differentiate between us and them. They wear the same things as we do, and they're not like after riches. They don't need to have the jewelry around them or the regal clothes around them to distinguish between us and them. Okay, so to them is where they really care about the individuals. They really care about the society. This is the true king and queens. Okay, so here we are receiving some love, and as well some things from them, so that in order to relieve us from our suffering. So that's one indication. So there would be some kind of a king or queen here. And then the other indication is that there is going to be a lot of activities coming onto earth, and a lot of activities, these are natural events, these could be political events, okay, whereby it's going to come in, many of them kind of like in a short amount, a short space, in a short period, okay, in a short period. And the thing is, some of these events, it will be handled by military, okay, so some kind of a military, whereby this military is stable. And as you can see here, the Chariot, it talks about being stable and going forward. Okay, it's going forward. So to me, it's as if it shows, these two cards together, it shows that the military is able to handle these events. They are able to handle these events, even though these events are coming in really quick and fast, but they are able to handle it. Okay, so yeah, so these are the indications that we can look forward to. There is some kind of, beings, or kind of like it to me is like represented by some king or queen that is genuinely coming in to help the people. And the other indication is that there is going to be a lot of activity, natural activity, natural events, and as well as perhaps political events, that it will be handled by the military, and the military is able to handle it. Okay, so so basically that's that for the Nesara Gesara. So eventually we will be able to claim back our riches. Okay, so she is just the Queen of Wands, is just waiting for the structure to be put up. Once the structure is put up, then she's able to channel the riches straight to the individuals, which is to us. So that's going to be the system whereby it's going to bypass the authorities, okay, or the government, and whereby the money is going to be in such a way that the money will go directly to us. And these are our indications. We are going to be blessed with some kind of a king or queen that is going to kind of like come in and help us, with sincerity and, genuine sincerity. And and then we are also going to see a lot of events that's going to happen really fast. But these events, it will be handled by the military. So the military is there to take care of these events, even though they are coming in really fast, but they are somehow able to take care of it. Okay, so then the next question is, okay, what's the advice for us? And I got these two cards for, actually, this is the advice, okay? And then the clarification card is here. So the advice for us is the Emperor card. So the Emperor card here, what is saying is that to just soldier on, to just soldier on, just continue on with our lives, but we have to be grounded. We have to be stable. We cannot be over emotional, okay, too emotional. We just have to stay grounded, okay? We have to hold our ground. So here we have the rams. So the rams, it represents an animal that is, persevere. If you want to break down a wall, then you just keep on ramming until the wall is broken. So same thing here. We need to stay grounded, and we need to just keep on, staying grounded, okay? This wall, or this whole situation, it will eventually break apart, and then after that the riches will flow to us. But in the meantime, we have to stay grounded. We have to be stable. Okay, so right now around us, it seems like it's barren. It seems like, no signs of the riches coming in, but we just need to stay grounded. That's the advice here. So here he's also wearing some kind of an armor. So to me, that represents that we are in a state of war. Okay, we are in the state of war. So we just need to be patient. We need to be grounded. So then the next question is, how long more? How long more? Now, I'm not asking for any specific time frame, but just kind of like an indication, our emotions, somehow our emotions will, the way our emotions play out, it will give us an indication of the time frame. So here we have the Hermit card. So the Hermit card here is all about self-discovery. So here we are in front. We just need to stay grounded, but within we have self-discovery. So we are discovering ourselves. And so in terms of the time frame, when is the riches going to be released to us? Well, it's not going to be in the near future, because here is represented by the Hermit, which here it shows self-discovery. So we're on a process of self-discovery, and usually a process of self-discovery, we cannot rush it. We cannot rush it. I'm not saying that it will be in the very far future, but it is something that we cannot rush. Okay, so yep, that's it. Thank you.